So is the DJI Mic system really worth all the hype? Is it actually the best setup? You can clip it, you can plug a lav mic into it, and with the provided magnet, you can stick it on stuff like this road sign. How cool is that? And of course, you can use this mic as a little handheld mic. So at the end of the day, do I plan to use this mic on the daily? Is it really the best system? Let's talk about it. If you hear dogs barking, there's like 15 people with their like 15 dogs back there having a little meetup. Great time to be shooting a YouTube video, but hey, we're gonna roll with it. So if you hear dogs, that's what's going on. Right off the bat, one of my favorite things about the DJI Mic system is that it all comes in one case. The transmitter and the receiver all are in one little unit. The case charges them at the same time. So basically, when you're done using it, you pop it back in the case, they start charging immediately. You never have to really ever worry about batteries dying, and that's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so the charging case itself has 15 hours of battery life, and I've used it a lot, and it's taken a long time for me to run down the battery of the actual case. So you have that ease of mind knowing when you put the transmitters and the receiver back, you're still gonna have plenty of battery left in the case when you are done using them. Provided with the bundle is a 3.5 to 3.5 cord, so you can plug the receiver into the camera, USB-C to USB-C, so you can transfer the data from the transmitter to your computer, and then a little wind muff for each mic that just kind of twists right onto the top. And then of course it all comes with a provided little bag from DJI where you can keep it all in one place. I personally would love to see something a little more organized, a better system, a little case for everything versus just a bag where you throw it all in. So it works, it's definitely better than nothing. I just would love to see DJI kind of refine that storage system. As I already mentioned, the receiver goes on top of your camera and plugs in with the provided cable. The receiver actually has a very, very nice bright LCD screen that you can basically control everything from. From the receiver, you can easily adjust the gain levels of the transmitter and the receiver. You can start recording remotely from the receiver to turn these on, because these will record internally, and there's a button on the side to start recording, but if you forget, you can easily, with just a few taps on the receiver, start recording and you are good to go. Of course, with the beautiful little LCD screen, you can monitor the levels of both mics, and they connect immediately. Right when you pull the mics out of the case, they immediately connect to the receiver. There's no issues. It's just so fast and simple. When it comes to the batteries on these little mics, they can run for up to 14 hours. So I don't think you're gonna have any problems with losing battery life there unless you're doing some sort of insane shoot. One of my favorite features about these little mics is that they have built-in storage. So there's 8 gigabytes of data inside each one of these mics that you can record to. So basically you can obviously transmit at the same time to your camera to record, or for redundancy's sake, you can record internally here as well. So if there's a transmission breakup, you're still gonna have the audio safe within these little mics. One of the big selling points for me with this mic though was that you could plug a lavalier mic into it. Now, the hard part is you can't use a traditional mic like from Tascam or Sennheiser that has the screw-on system to fasten the mic to the transmitter. So this is the lav mic from the brand Shure. Shure makes the SM7B mics, the podcast mics that everyone uses that we see. And so I knew it was gonna be good quality, but it had to be a lav mic 3.5 without the screw system. So we're gonna plug this in. Now we've got a really, really handy lav mic system. And this was a big selling point for me because I have a video production business. I wanted to know that I could get a lav mic system set up that would work wirelessly, be very seamless to use, but I could still use a lavalier mic to hide the mic a little bit better. Obviously you can clip this on, but it doesn't always look the best. So using this lav mic answers that question. 100% recommend this mic from Shure, and it works very, very well with the DJI Mic system. Another feature that I think is really cool, it's one I don't use a lot, but I think it's great for people who vlog with their phones or action cameras, is they provide the lightning adapter for iPhones or USB-C for action cameras, so that you can actually plug the receiver right into your phone or action camera and get great quality audio right into your phone or action camera. All right, here's the sample video where you can see I'm using the DJI Mic. I have the receiver plugged into the end of the iPhone with the lightning adapter, and you can hear it's really, really great sound for someone who wants to do vlogging with their iPhone. So rest assured, if you were wondering if you could use this mic with your iPhone and get great quality audio, you can. That's a really, really great plus for people who don't like to use big cameras, but still want good audio. Okay, so let's talk about the transmission signal for this thing. It's 250 meters or 820 feet is what's advertised. That's insane. I don't know if they've got some technology shared from their drone transmission signal or what, but that's a long way. So we're gonna test that. I'm gonna walk all the way over there to the other side of this little park. It's like 375-ish feet We're gonna test that out. I'm gonna go ahead and expose for that side of the park so that maybe you'll see me. I'm gonna go ahead and see what happens. I don't even know if you can see me or if the signal's picking up. I'm over here on the other side of the park, 375 feet away, and I'm thinking that the signal is still sounding good and strong. But this is honestly crazy. Either way though, because of the internal recording, we aren't gonna have any issues because it's being saved right to the transmitter. So if there is a transmission issue, wouldn't be any problem because it's being saved internally. So really, really cool feature that the signal is that strong, and obviously redundancy, you've got the internal recording. All right, I'm gonna come back over. That's pretty crazy. If it reaches that far, that's pretty nuts. So from what I can hear, it sounded really, really good. I think the only thing would be the transmitter needs to be facing the camera. When my body was blocking it as I walked over, it was starting to cut up a little bit. Once I turned around to speak to the camera from almost 400 feet away, even though I was that far away, the transmitter was facing the camera, and then the signal was reestablished and seemed to be strong. So I guess that'd be the only thing to be careful of, is making sure this is within basically literal line of sight to the receiver and you're not being blocked with anything. But other than that, really strong signal, pretty insane. Good job, DJI. So after going over all of these features, is a DJI mic system really the best system? And honestly, for me, yeah, I think it is. That's my honest opinion. I think it's efficient. It works really well within its own ecosystem, and it provides great quality audio. Is it like Sennheiser and some of these brands? No, it's not. But for what I do as a one-man band in my business, it works very, very well. So if you guys pick one of these up, you will definitely not be disappointed. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, hit that like button. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.